Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited that you're joining me for my monthly bullet journal setup where I'm gonna go with this MAYnards and Candy theme for the month of May. And it was kind of a funny story on how I came up with this theme in the first place. Basically, I was going through the dollar store and I saw these really cute pink flowers that I thought would be a really good prop for my bullet journal videos. And because of that, I really wanted to go with a theme that was either pink or pastel purple to really go along with this flower and also match the spring vibes. Now, when I started to think about pink bullet journal themes, I started to think about sweets and candies, and then I really thought about the candies MAYnards, and I thought it was a really fun idea because it had the word May in it. So I thought that this MAYnards and Candy theme was the perfect theme for my May bullet journal setup. Now, as you can see, I really want the MAYnards candy to be the front and center of this theme for that reason, and other than that, I just wanted to draw some other candies in the background to really fit the MAYnards and Candy theme. Now, growing up, I wasn't that big of a fan of candy, but MAYnards just hit different. I don't know if any of you guys felt the same way, but I remember being obsessed with the MAYnards Fuzzy Peaches one. I remember that was my favorite candy growing up, and I remember that during Halloween, me and my friends would always switch and trade each other our candies at the end of the day, and I would really trade them any of the other candies because I didn't like anything else, but I would always trade them for either chocolates, chips, or MAYnards. So yeah, MAYnards was one of the only candies I really liked growing up. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have a favorite candy or if you're also a huge fan of MAYnards like I am. So as you can see, once I'm kind of done with the base colors of the MAYnards candy, I'm just gonna go in with my Sakura Pick by Micron pens and add some highlights and outlines to the candy. Now, I feel like this is where I kind of went wrong with this cover page. I feel like I chose a pen that was way too bold for my liking and it kind of didn't turn out as nice as I hoped, but oh well, we live and we learn. So now that we're done with the star of the cover page, which was the MAYnards candy, I'm just gonna work on the background and add some additional candy doodles to really pull this theme together. And oh my god, as you guys could see, this beige paint pen color that I have has been through a lot. I've been absolutely obsessed with the Archer and Olive acrylic graph pens, and I've been using them in all of my monthly spreads this whole year. Honestly, ever since I got my hands off them, I really couldn't go with anything else. I've just been so obsessed with how beautiful the colors are and how opaque they are, and especially this beige color, I feel like it just fits with so many themes. It's so versatile, and I actually got like 3 additional pens of the same exact color just because I was super scared that they would ever run out or discontinue it. So yeah, I really stocked up on this acrylic graph pens, and if you ever want to try them out for yourself or you want to use the same exact colors that I'm using for this theme, everything is gonna be linked in the description down below. And I'm super excited that now I'm officially an affiliate for Archer and Olive, so you can also use the code JWNadia to get a discount on your Archer and Olive order as well. And of course, I wouldn't have been able to get this opportunity if it wasn't for you guys, so I really want to thank all of you for supporting my channel and supporting my bullet journal journey. And I'm super excited that I can give you guys back a discount code so that you can also save some of your money whenever you're shopping for your bullet journal supplies at Archer and Olive. So again, thank you guys so much for all of your support. And to just finish up this cover page, I'm just gonna add a little bit of details and highlights with some gold paint and a white pen as well. So the next page that I'm gonna create for my monthly bullet journal setup is going to be a simple calendar layout that I'm actually gonna use as a content planner or content tracker for the month of May. Now that I'm starting to see a lot of my friends again and that there are a couple of more events that I really want to do, it's actually been quite hard for me to keep track of my different social media accounts, and so I really wanted to have a page that would really help me stay on top of everything. Now I know that some of you are also content creators as well, well, and I actually have a video coming up on different content planner ideas. But if you're not a content creator, you can also change this for a habit tracker as well. It's just a really simple calendar layout where I'm gonna use different color codes to track the different activities that I'm doing throughout the month, so you can easily switch this spread around to something that fits your lifestyle more, because that's really what we're all about in this channel. We're really focusing on creating beautiful but functional spreads that really fit your lifestyle. Now, the next spread that I'm gonna create for my May bullet journal setup is going to be my monthly meditation tracker. So meditation is actually my focus for the year of 2022. It's really been my goal to be more consistent with meditating, and what I found to have really helped me the most is to have a circle tracker in my bullet journal. So if you look at all of my monthly bullet journal setups for the month of 2022, you'll notice that I'm always gonna have a circle meditation tracker so that I can stay consistent with this habit. But for the month of May, I actually want to put a little spin to it and have somewhat of a different tracker style. So I still really like the idea of having a circle tracker, but instead of splitting the circle into different parts and coloring in different parts of the circle, I decided to draw a bunch of different candy doodles in the form of a circle, and I'm gonna be coloring in a different piece of candy for each day of the month. And I know that it was really hard for me to get started with meditation, but I feel like the thing that really helped me the most was to let go of any expectations and judgment that I had for myself. I remember that at the beginning, I would always get so caught up in the thoughts that I'm doing it wrong or that I'm bad at meditating, but now I just really focus on doing it as a practice, and I've just been having a lot of fun with trying out different meditation styles. And so if you're someone that's also struggling with meditating, just let go of the judgments that you have with yourself. My coach once told me that the only bad meditation is no meditation. So as long as you're trying your best and that you're seeing it as a practice, then you're definitely on the right path. Now, the next page that I'm gonna create for my May bullet journal setup is going to be a habit tracker. Now, I actually haven't created a habit tracker at all this year, and that was really because I really wanted the one habit that I'm focusing on to be my meditation. But now that I'm starting to get a little bit more used to it, I also want to start to track some additional habits as well. I think for this month, I'm really gonna focus on keeping it light and keeping it fun. I know that in the past, whenever I created really extensive habit trackers, it ended up making me feel more overwhelmed rather than empowered, and so I really want to just start slow and build up the habit and build up the muscle before going too crazy and start to track too many habits that I wouldn't be able to keep up with. And so the idea that I had for this habit tracker spread is that I really want to mimic the look of a candy store. And so what I wanted to do is draw different jars for the different habits that I'm tracking, and then within each jar I'm gonna be drawing a lot of different little candies for each day of that month. And so as you can see, I would have 3 jars in each row, and within each jar I'm gonna have either 10 or 11 candies to represent each day of the month. And I haven't fully decided what I wanted to track yet, and so I'm leaving it blank for now, and I think I'm just gonna decide when the month of May comes around. And let me know in the comments down below what kind of habits that you like to track in your bullet journal. I know some common ones are typically stuff like drinking water, exercising, or getting enough sleep, but I'm curious to know what other habits that you like to track in your bullet journal. Maybe that'll give me some inspiration for habits that I want to track in my bullet journal as well. I know that for sure one of my trackers is going to be focused on a finance tracker, but let me know what habits that you guys are tracking as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this MAYnards and Candy bullet journal setup. I'm super curious to know what bullet journal theme you decided to go for the month of May. Let me know in the comments down below, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!